Hello awesome people of YouTube, welcome back to game number 2 between our Terran player Top and our Zerg player FireCake. Now this is going to be another game from the HomeStory Cup number 12, which concluded at the end of December. And just a bit of detail about both of these players. If you haven't seen the previous, I really suggest that you do watch it. It was quite an action-packed game. This is going to be FireCake, Zerg player. He's from Euronics Gaming and he is from France. Top, on the other hand, is going to be from Team Extreme Supremacy and he is from Korea. Now, let's see what we're going to do here. Looks like there is going to be a block right on the choke here rather than on the... Oh, never mind, he's going to do that just here as well. Perhaps he's going to do a double block, so one here and then one here just in case he breaks through. But we'll see about that. Now the spawning pool is down first again. Seems like FireCake really likes this playstyle. He doesn't really seem to open up with a hatchery first. Ever. Not from, well, not ever, I won't really say that yet. But from these two games, he's on both occasions, even though this is a 4-player map, and there's pretty much no chance of a rush, he seems to open up with a spawning pool first. And I don't know if that's because he's just a little bit worried about it, or is it because he just likes playing that way, because he did get a 2-minute roach warren last time. And that was something very interesting play. Now 2 barracks going down on the first one, no 1-1-1 build on this game. So it's going to be interesting to note, is this going to be a Marine Marauder play? Definitely a lot of bio, that's a 3rd barracks already. So this second Overlord now going to be aware of what's going on. So this SCV has already scouted the top left. Hasn't as of yet gotten to the top right, but he is going to get that scouted now. As soon as he sees the Overlord, he's going to realize, okay, this dude's not here. Also, he does see that there's no expansion, so he's going to just back on out and straight away go back to this bottom right edge. By process of elimination, unfortunately not catching it. Now this one Reaper, again, being used here for harassment. Oh, this is going to look like multiple Reaper harassment. Definitely going to see if this is going to be an early game or not an early game. When you see a lot of Reapers going out, they pretty much intend to stick on this tech pretty much throughout the whole game. So we might see a command center coming up shortly, but I think that he might just see how much damage he can do with these guys first. If he can kill a few drones, he might just continue on with it. So 3 drones already. 3 drones, and also the spore crawler. Oh, now we have the roaches up, and at this point I believe he's gonna end with this Reaper harassment. Not gonna work out quite well for him, simply because if you see roaches up and there's already a few of them, then at that point there is nothing really you can do. Okay dude, leave. Don't stay. Right, command center is now on the way. There's a bunker behind this as well, but he continues to create Reapers. Now I wonder if he's going to use this basically just in case that the roaches are going to stay slow. Let's bring out the production tab just because we kind of forgot that earlier on. A lot of damage going on to this one roach. Is he going to manage to get it down? I do believe that he will, if he is very focused on it. Getting it morphed actually at the moment. Now one thing to remember, if you create a Ravager out of a roach, it will get healed to full health. There you go. It's basically a free heal. Ooh, a 3rd command center being created now. This could backfire onto Top. If he does not have enough to defend against this, it could go very, very bad. Now 1 Reaper getting taken out there, a few more being produced. Now I don't really agree with so many Reapers being created against this army. But at the same time, look at this. He's going to just engage straight onto it. No more roaches left at this point. And he commits to it. And he does indeed get taken out here. FireCake, that is. So this is a very good position for Top right now. It doesn't appear that there are any units at all. There's a few roaches being produced. But that's pretty much it in terms of defense. He did take a third hatchery here as well, so he's definitely thinking about macro style right now. He's recognizing that the Reaper harassment is not working quite as well as Top would like. So at this point he's just thinking, maybe I'm just going to go ahead and just basically expand and take on a third base. But the question is the Reaper harass going to continue? Because it's certainly looking like it. Quite a few Reapers now. At this point he's able to snipe out roaches quite quickly. But of course, at the same time, he is losing the Reapers very, very quickly. Let's have a look. They have 60 health. 60 health with 0 armor, so they do die pretty quick. I believe about 4 roach shots. Yeah, 4 roach shots will take them out. That is, of course, if they're sniped. Now, this base is fully up now at this point. Almost fully saturated also. Just a few more SCVs and he will be. And then another command center is being made into an orbital. So at this point, this third command center, I assume it's probably going to go in this direction. It's going to get scouted out pretty much immediately. And if it does, then at that point onwards, it will be a very dangerous situation for Top, because the roach counterattack could be quite heavy. Now, taking out 21 drones there, this is quite significant for Top. A lot of damage here. Unfortunately, he lost most of his Reapers, but at the same time, doing this much economic damage is very, very beneficial to him. He's going to be able to contain FireCake for quite some time before FireCake is able to do any sort of counterattack or anything like that, because at this point, if you look at these roaches, that's pretty much all he can afford to produce. After this, he has to bring up more drones. Now this is getting scouted out, so at this point Top is aware of this expansion. But let's have a quick look at the income tab. The Terran player is ahead despite being on 2 bases rather than 3. A bit of an oversaturation here, I hope he gets that fixed soon. This base is now fully operational again, just the gas missing still, but he'll get that fixed. He's probably more worried about defending this base at this point. Now the one difficulty with dealing with Reapers is of course their healing ability. So if they're out of combat for a while, they do start to heal, and the fact that they're so fast. There we go, this is now coming down here, does start sniping out drones. 3 already taken out. And now running straight into the next base, and the roaches are just behind all the time, trying to catch up, doing more damage to the mineral line. Still 3 drones taken out at this point. Now, there we go, Glider Constitution is now up for the roaches, so they're going to be ridiculously fast on a creep. That's exactly what he wants. Now, this is interesting play here. Now, he's taking these roaches and he's trying to destroy the debris. Top is aware of it. Obviously, he's seeing the health dropping here. Oh, these guys are going to get caught out pretty badly here. A few of them getting nuked out. Going to be forced to back out, and this debris continues to get destroyed. He's probably just destroying it so he'll have a very quick access to Top space. By destroying these ones as well, it'll obviously take some time, but he will be able to engage straight into his base if he does that. Also gives him a shortcut out of the base, which is, I suppose, very handy. I'm not sure why he went around though. Oh, he spotted the third base. Oh, he didn't. That's very interesting. Taking out 1 Marine. Every bit of help that he can get is useful. There we go. A Marine drop on the way. Does get spotted straight away with this Overseer. So he's going to back on up. These Reapers still around doing a bit of damage. 7 drones taken out already, but he is going to lose all of these, I believe. Yeah, getting them surrounded with the drones, decides to say, hell, you've done enough damage with these guys, I'm going to just go all in and just kill you straight up. Now these Marines going to do significant damage here also. Gonna take out the Queen. Is he going to try to snipe out the hatchery? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, he's going to want to back up now. There we go, lifts them all up and backs off. Double medvac on the way, and a lot of double Marines and a few Marauders on the way also. So this is a good position for FireCake right now. He is getting a lot of harassment done to him, but at the same time, he has a fort base on the way. Sorry, it's actually complete. Didn't even notice that it's complete already at this point. There is level 2 at ranged attack and carapace on the way also, so that is going to be a nice timing for him. A little bit late actually, looking at this. There's a big Marine Marauder army here. This is going to be deadly for FireCake. And they're just rushing on in. They're not scared at all. Look at this micro right now. Just completely rushing in. Unfortunately, it's not enough. Look at this. There's not enough units here. And they do get taken out. And this is going to do a significant bit of damage for him. 22 roaches up, 20 marines, 9 marauders. More harassment here. So many drones here. I'm lost. I'm going to bring this up. 51 drones in total lost for FireCake compared to 3 SCVs for Top. So basically, if Top continues this, I think the effect of it is going to become less and less, simply because of the amount of bases that are up at this point. It's going to be a lot harder to control. Oh, a bit of miss micro here. I don't know whether he wants to bring these drones onto the mineral line to actually use them. They are getting stuck here while mining. There we go, finally bringing them up. He's probably going to do a double gas here, or potentially transfer them onto one of the previous bases. But I think a double gas is more likely here. Maybe a few spine crawlers as well, just to basically reduce the effect of the marine drops. There they are again, landing into main... Sorry, this is the natural expansion. Getting taken out. He kind of abandoned them with the medevac. That's quite interesting. Didn't manage to take out the queen. And a full-on engage here. I believe that this time is going to result the exact same as last time. Too many Zerg units to fight the... Oh, there we go. So now FireCake is definitely going to be aware that there's another expansion on the way. This could be a crucial time for pushing out and doing significant damage to Top. Now looking at the mineral lines, the natural is almost mined out. The main is mined out. There's only about 300 minerals here. Could potentially throw 2 SCVs on it, but maybe he'll do that when these extractors are out. There we go, another engage going on here. There is not a huge amount of units for both sides. All of their units are actually inside their bases. There we go. A stream of reinforcements here coming out. So he's going to want to wait until he has enough units to actually fight on here. Now at this point, this does get landed. He's going to start probably muling this base. That'll probably be the most realistic situation. Now there's a big surround here going on from Top. This could be fatal. At this point, I do think that Top has enough units to deal with this Zerg push. And is it going to be enough to even end the game altogether? You never want to be on an equal base with a Terran. The Terran will have so much income and so much production capability. And as you can see, he's just pumping out units right now. Just absolutely pumping out units. 4 Terrans, or 4 Marines, 2 Marauders at the same time. Let's have a quick look at the updates as well. We do have 2-2 for the Terran, and we have 2-2 for the Zerg, and nothing else at the moment. I do believe that the best option for FireCake at the moment would be to try to somehow push into Ultralisk tech, but he doesn't seem to be doing this. Oh, this base getting cleaned up very quickly. More economic damage going down. How much is he actually going to do? I don't know, but he's not focusing the drones. He's just killing the attacking units, which I suppose did do a significant amount of damage, but not as much as he hoped, I'd say. And at the same time, there was a huge amount of damage done somewhere to SCVs. Oh, it's actually here. Did get cleaned up. But this base is just completely getting shut down right now. This hatchery almost up. This is the 5th one for him. In the next point, he's going to have to expand towards the Terran, something he'll definitely want to do for the creep spread. But the creep spread from FireCake hasn't been very significant this game. Oh, he is not looking at this. He does get all of his roaches taken out here. This is a bit of a nice micro as well. Probably going to get taken out with a bit of stem. And that is that for this army. So right now, FireCake is in a questionable position. He doesn't have a huge amount of income. Let's just confirm that. He has a bit more than the Terran, actually, funny enough. But at the same time, he's getting all of his drones taken out left and right. Let's look at the drones lost. 70 lost drones compared to 15 SCVs. have a look at the APM also. Now, if you see a Terran that's doing more APM than a Zerg, it's definitely some sign of a bit of panic from FireCake. At this point, he is significantly out-armied. There's so much more supply. If you look at the top right, we have 170 to 130 at the moment. And FireCake, he's going to be struggling to deal with this. Also, if you notice these overlords, if he destroys these overlords, which he could very well do, that's going to be a very, very big supply block. And he is indeed going to do that. Obviously, he's not aware that this is all the ACVs that he has, but he is going to start supply blocking it very, very shortly. And there we go, we do have the hive on the way now. Is this going to be the turning point for FireCake? Not sure why he's not actually destroying this hatchery. It would of course be beneficial to him. There it is indeed. And the roach is getting taken out. Right now there's 3 armor on the way for the Terran. No attack as of yet. And GG is called. So that is pretty much that. Game number 2 getting taken by top. This brings the series to a 1-1, and we're going to be moving on to game number 3. Thank you for making it all the way to the end of this video. This was game number 2 between FireCake and Top. My social media links are on the left here. If you want to subscribe, my button is right underneath my face. And that is pretty much that. I'll end it here. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Good luck. Take care. Bye bye.